Welcome to Bienvenue's How to Become Fluent in French podcast, where we share tips and tricks to help you in your journey to speak French fluently.
Hi everyone, my name is Danielle Haydock and I'm the founder of Bienvenue French Language School, currently teaching remotely from France. When I was 11, I moved to France, and although I didn't speak a word of French, my mother sent me to public school. So it was sink or swim. In 3 months, I taught myself how to speak French fluently, and I ranked number 1 in my class 2 months after that. 10 years later, I did the same thing with Spanish. It's on my personal experience that I base the Bienvenue method. Forget conjugating verbs for hours, flashing stacks of cards to try to remember useless words and their gender. Let me teach you French with my more intuitive and efficient method. You can find more information at my website, FrenchLanguage.net. Today's episode of How to Become Fluent in French is called Masculine or Feminine, Never Get It Wrong Again. I won't lie to you, remembering whether a word was feminine or masculine was a challenge to my young mind, but I was determined to keep them straight, so I set out to commit them to memory. There are words that people get wrong all the time, and until you pull out the dictionary, which is like what us old folks used to do, they would maintain that they were right. The sales girl at the bakery will always say, une éclair au chocolat, but it really is un. Many people say bon après-midi, even though après-midi is only feminine when referring to the time frame of the afternoon. So it really does sound very similar. Bon après-midi and bon après-midi. When I didn't know if something was feminine or masculine, my usual strategy was to stick to multiples. I would buy, say, 2 millefeuilles, 2 flan, 2 pudding, and I would listen while the salesperson said, un millefeuille? At which point I could choose to get just one, repeating un millefeuille, or if she was stubborn and repeated what I had said, I would have to do it all over again on another day and invite a friend to splurge with me. I listened to TV shows, I read billboards, and consciously took a minute to say un flan, une religieuse, and commit the article and the noun combination to memory. That being said, there are some rules regarding gender. So let's start with the feminine words. Words that end in ION are feminine. Une intuition, intuition. Une institution, an institution. Une vision, a vision. Une détermination, a determination. You want to say them after me? Une intuition. Une institution. Une vision. Une détermination. Words ending in TE accent aigu or TIE accent aigu are feminine. Une amitié, for example, friendship. Une beauté, beauty. La santé, health. La moitié, half. You want to repeat those after me? Une amitié. Une beauté. La santé. La moitié. Words that end in ERIE are feminine. For example, and this is easy to remember, une boulangerie, une charcuterie, une boucherie. Boulangerie is bakery, charcuterie is where they make charcuterie, and a boucherie is a butcher shop. You want to repeat them after me? Une boulangerie, une charcuterie, une boucherie. Words ending in IE accent grave, RE, are feminine. La cuisinière, a stove. L'infirmière, a female nurse. Let's repeat those. La cuisinière. L'infirmière. All words ending in E accent aigu, E, are always feminine. Une bouchée is a mouthful. Une tranchée is a ditch. Let's repeat those. Une bouchée. Une tranchée. And then we have words ending in E-U-S-E, like chanteuse, a singer. Une menteuse, a female liar. Their masculine counterpart ends in E-U-R. So we had la chanteuse, une menteuse. So let's go back and repeat all of these feminine words. Une intuition. Une institution. Une vision. Une détermination. Une amitié. Une beauté. La santé. La moitié. Une boulangerie. Une charcuterie. Une boucherie. La cuisinière. L'infirmière. Une bouchée. Une tranchée. Une chanteuse. Une menteuse. Okay, so now let's go to the masculine nouns. If we say chanteuse for a female singer, we use EUR for the masculine counterpart. So we have un chanteur, un menteur. Also ending in EUR, we have un ordinateur, a computer. So let's repeat those. Un chanteur, un menteur, un ordinateur. Words that end in IER are masculine. Un charpentier, a carpenter. Un poivrier, a pepper mill. Trees are also masculine. Un poirier, a pear tree. Un pommier, an apple tree. Un chêne, oak. Un bouleau, birch. Let's repeat those. Un charpentier. Un poivrier. Un poirier. Un pommier. Un chêne. Un bouleau. Sports are primarily masculine. Le golf, le tennis, le foot, le polo, with the exception of la natation, which is feminine, but it also ends in ION, so it follows the ION words are feminine rule. So let's go back and repeat those sports. Le golf, le tennis, le foot, le polo. All colors are masculine. So that one's easy. Le bleu, le blanc, le rouge, le rose, le violet, le vert. So we have le bleu, which is blue, le blanc, which is white, le rouge is red, le rose is pink, le violet is purple, and le vert is green. Repeat them after me. Le bleu, le blanc, le rouge, le rose, le violet, le vert. Most words ending in EAU are masculine, except for, of course, the word water, which is feminine. But we have un oiseau, a bird, un lionceau, a lion cub, un poteau, a pole, un château, a castle. Un bureau, an office. Un bateau, a boat. Un cadeau, a gift. The plural for these words is an X at the end. So let's repeat them. Un oiseau. Un lionceau. Un poteau. Un château. Un bureau. Un bateau. Un cadeau. Words that end in ment are all masculine. Le gouvernement, government. L'événement, an event. Le bâtiment, building. Let's repeat those. Le gouvernement. L'événement. Le bâtiment. The days of the week are all masculine, as are the names of the months and the seasons. So we have, for example, le lundi, Monday, Mondays, le dimanche, Sundays, un décembre froid, for example, a cold December, le printemps, spring, un été chaud, a warm summer. Let's say those. Le lundi, le dimanche, un décembre froid, le printemps, un été chaud. The names of languages are masculine. Le français, French, le russe, Russian, le chinois, Chinese. Let's repeat those. Le français, le russe, le chinois. So let's repeat these masculine nouns. We're going to start with chanteur, un menteur, un ordinateur, un charpentier, un poivrier, un poirier, un pommier, un chêne, un bouleau. Le golf, le tennis, le foot, le polo, le bleu, le blanc, le rouge, le rose, le violet, le vert, un oiseau, un lionceau, un poteau, un château, un bureau, un bateau, un cadeau, le gouvernement, l'événement, le bâtiment, le lundi, le dimanche, un décembre froid, le printemps, un été chaud, le français, le russe, le chinois. For me, this is the best way to learn the gender of French words. When you're going to watch a movie in French, or you're listening to someone speak French, or when you're reading an article, allow your brain to take a moment to acknowledge a word and say to yourself, oh, carotte, une carotte. That sounds right. If you can, say it out loud so that you can create muscle memory of that combination. And I can guarantee you that you will never forget the gender of that word again. This little exercise will eventually become second nature, and you will never second guess yourself again. Remember, the key to becoming fluent is speaking. It doesn't matter how many podcast shows or how much radio you listen to. You just cannot become fluent if the words don't come out of your mouth. You can find more information about our programs for all levels at our website, FrenchLanguage.net. À bientôt!